So I was doing it on Wednesdays, but we're going to do it today. We're going to do a more Pilates flow. It's kind of like the Mat Pilates, the Joseph Pilates style, no equipment needed. So we're going to play around with a lot of side kick series stuff. Now I know we're used to starting on our back, but we're actually going to start standing because I want you to start to connect and pull up and in. So coming into your Pilates stance, what that looks like is your feet are together, you're knitting the ribs, you're zippering up from the pelvic up under the rib cage, and then squeezing your feet together. By squeezing the heels, you push the feet open. That's your V. That's the squeeze of the glutes, the zipper. Let's just start with some toe raises. You lift to lower, right? Pretty simple. We're coming in, we're getting connected, just 3. Now let's see if we can tack on and add our squat, where we're lowering to push the ground away to then lower. So, you know, it's coming from here. Here's this scoop, this pull. When we're on our back, we want the same feel. Let's take our standing roll up. You're reaching forward, shoulder blades down your back. You look down your center line. You're peeling yourself like you're peeling off a wall to then roll up one vertebrae at a time. Find a length and space in your spine. Draw the shoulder blades down. Look down your center line. Okay, now it's not a forward fold, right? It's using your glutes, using your abs to stand back up. Okay, we're gonna work the legs here. So we are gonna throw the arms into it as if you're holding a ball. You're gonna lift the arms up. The right leg's gonna go forward. Zipper it up, shoulder blades down your back. You're gonna give me 5 lower leg lifts. Just keeping your shoulder blades down your back. You're working your arms by having them lifted. You got that slight Pilates turnout. Now once you do 5, you hold it and give me 5 circles each direction, just with control. Shoulder blades down your back. Notice the hip stability. Once you do 5, reverse your circle. Lead with your inner thigh. Once you do 5, bring everything down, reset. So you come back, your shoulders gonna shake out, you're zippering up. Now it's your left leg that goes long, your arms come up, you're zippered up, the leg lower, the leg lifts. 5 times. You're just gonna have to even yourself out, Mom. Do the other side, and then you hold it. Take 5 circles with control, right? Slow control, lead with your inner thigh. Notice it's not crazy big, right? Once you do 5, reverse your circle, because once we get onto our side, people want these big, massive circles, but they're not. They're with control. Abs pulled up and in, hip glued. Once you do 5, everything comes down. Now we're going to take it to the side. The right leg goes out to the side. Here's your beach ball. You reach it up, but then you are going to have a little lean. So you're still holding your beach ball. You're zippered up. Think about your 100. The leg lower, the leg lifts. So can you keep this little lean? You're holding your pretend ball here. Shoulder blades down to your back. Now you know the drill. We got 5. Then we hold it. Here's your circles. This one, maybe they're smaller than the front. With control, once you do 5, take that circle, reverse it. Lead with your inner thigh. Not a lot of movement in the pelvis. You're a statue. All right, bring it back center. Here's your shakeout, Pilates stance. Leg goes to the side. The imaginary ball up, little over, little lean. Zipper it up into your 100. The leg lower and lifts. Belly button pulled up and in. Now once you do 5, you're here, your circles. Obliques working hard, 5 and then reverse. Abs pulled up and in. All right, come back center, bring it down. Now we're going to take it forward kind of like a warrior 3. Here's your pretend ball, you're reaching forward, your leg lifts. It's like this hinge, this warrior 3, to then reset. Shoulder blades down your back, a little more like a deadlift on that bottom leg. So, working the balance, drawing the shoulder blades down. You should be feeling it in your shoulders at this point. Holding the arms up. Okay, once we do 5, you hold that warrior 3. Can you trace your circles here? 5. Take your 5, reverse it. And then come back, center, reset. You get a shake out of the shoulders. It's not easy. Here you go. Your imaginary ball. Your other leg, left leg goes back. We're here. We start with our warrior 3s. And lift up. Here's our warm-up. We're playing around with the leg circles today. So how controlled your hips need to be. Good. Now once you do 5, you hold that. You're here. Here's your circles. Once you do 5, circle reverses. With control. Again, once you do 5, come back. Shake it out. Now I get to go down the ground. You come into your Pilates stance. You grab bicep to bicep. Zipper it up. One leg crosses behind the other, 2 lower down onto your back. Okay, so here's where you get to reset. Notice how you feel. Maybe walk the legs away. Zipper up your knees, your feet, and then a little rock of the pelvis to notice if there's any separation. You got to zipper up, knit the ribs, tailbone flat and heavy. It's not a scoop of the abs, right? Well, it is a scoop, but it's not a tuck of the tailbone. You're finding length. You're reaching with the fingertips, zippering everything up. Let's start with the 100. Reaching up towards the sky, thumb in line with the armpit. Now the lift has to come from your abs, not your chin. So use your abs to lift up, lift up, lift up. Reach with the fingertips. Knees to your face, heels towards your butt. You start to pump your arms. Get that inhale and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. So drawing the shoulder blades down your back. Knees to shoulders, heels towards your butt. You breathe. Now here's that scoop, that pull up and in. As you're slapping that water, drawing the shoulder blades down your back, heels towards your seat. You have that little imaginary tennis ball underneath your neck now. Last breath. Okay, let's take it to our roll up. Just 3 of them. Heels digging into the earth. Arms up. We already did them standing. Now you're on your back. Chin to chest, up and over. Really round, round, rounding, drawing the shoulder blades down your back. Now, as you lower down, you want your lower back to touch first. This snake-like motion, right? Lower back touching first. You reach as far as you can without losing any connection to the floor. Thumb in line with the armpit, chin to chest, heels digging into the earth, rounding yourself forward. To then lower down. Should feel good. Last one. Now we take it to our rollover. We know this. We do it all the time, right? Lowering down, legs float up. You're in your Pilates V. You're reaching with the fingertips. Get the shoulders away from your ears. You lift up and over. You open up shoulder width. 1 vertebrae at a time to come down with control. And then squeeze the heels. Come back to your Pilates V. Right? So the fingertips are long. They're reaching. 1 vertebrae at a time. I'm like out of the frame of the camera. 1 vertebrae at a time to come down. Good. All right, and once you do 3, you get to take that and reverse it, right? So now you're opening up. You get to squeeze through the center line, reach through the heels, control it 1 vertebrae at a time to come down. 3 and 3. Try not to get crunchy on the neck. Lift through the pelvis. Don't forget the V of your feet. Okay, once you come down, lower all the way down to the ground. And you might want to just make sure you're in a straight line, right? Sometimes the legs could be over to one side. Make sure you're in a straight line. Let's take it to our 1 leg circle. Bend the right leg up, squeeze your inner thigh. Right leg goes straight. Get your slight Pilates turn up. Give me 8 circles. This down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. 3, inner thigh squeezing. 4, 5, 6. Okay, once you do 8, scissor switch the legs. Again, just reset yourself, squeeze through the inner thighs. Take that left leg, trace your circles, back is flat. Once you do 8, lower it down, hug the knees into your chest. We're gonna skip rolling like a ball and take it right into our ab series 5. So hang on to that right knee, left hand to the right knee, right hand to the right ankle, reach along with the left leg, and then you switch. 2, switch, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 10 of them. Last breath. All right, double leg stretch. Hug in, tiny little ball, heels towards your butt. Push out, arms go up. Circle around, hug, squeeze to pull in. Inhale to open. Exhale to hug and squeeze. 3, 4. Last one. Scissors. Right leg up, left leg long. That little slight turnout. Pull, pull to switch. So it's not like a yank on the leg. Just kind of pull, pull a little bit further. Elbows are wide. Ball underneath your chin. Slight little turnout. Good. Take the time, get the stretch. All right, both legs up, lower leg lifts. Now you could stay lifted or lower your upper body with this slow down to scoop and pull back up. So your head is kind of pushing into your hands, your shoulder blades are down your back. Don't let your lower back lift, right? So you're in your Pilates V, and then you got to get it out of your hip flexors, get it into your lower abs. It's not about how low you go, but more can you get the scoop, pull up and in. Good. 1, 2, do 5. Bend the legs in. We take it right into our crisscross. So you're in this tabletop, top left elbow, right knee, twist, and then switch. 2. Elbows are wide. 3. Reach back with the opposite elbow. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Right elbow, left knee pulls you up for spine stretch forward. So you're finding that length. You're sitting up, growing tall. Chin to chest, round, reach forward. You lift, you stack. Big inhale. Exhale to round and reach. All right, grab a hold of those ankles. Open leg rocker. It's just your stretch. It's your hamstring stretch. See if you can balance, find the length. You're peeking over a fence here. Legs come together. Can you hold your teaser to, with control, lower down for corkscrew 2. Corkscrew 2 is a circle to start, and then has that little push, reverse crunch, and reverse your circle. 2, good. Heels stay connected. Don't let them slide past one another. That's the trick too. I know feet want to slide past. If they are, maybe make your circle a little bit smaller. Move with control here. Last one. All right, we pop right back up for saw. Find length, grow tall, twist to the right, flip that back hand around, reach forward, and then you lift, you stack. Inhale. Exhale to round and reach. Lift, stack. Good, so should feel good. Heels digging. Lengthen your spine. Okay, last one. We're going to take it to the right side for side kick series. So I know we would do belly stuff, but we're going to throw it in between the side kick series. So onto your right side. Okay, so your back edge of your mat, your eyes are forward, shoulder blades down your back. And then I like to bend my knees, so then my hips are stacked. Here's my position. Then my legs go straight. That's this little check mark position where we need to be. This hand's in front of you for support. You float that left leg up hip height. Now we kind of did this standing, right? So ground down in that bottom right leg, front and back kick. Pull it forward to then push it back. You're moving with control here. 2, abs pulled up and in. Okay, now we take it to up and down. We know this. This is our classical mat, right? You lift up to lengthen down. Belly button pulled up and in. Not so bad with no band. Okay, passe. Slide the toe up the leg. So it's this tug of war. Hip is trying to rotate forward as the knee is rotating open. Slide, slide, slide. Reach past the bottom leg. Once you do 3, take that reverse it. Okay, circles. Now your heel's the center point. Make them small. 3. Let's do 8 of them. Once you do 8, reverse your circle. Belly button pulled up and in. Slight little Pilates turn out. All right, we're going to tack on here. You're going to go reverse it and go around that last circle. So slower and bigger. 8 times. 2, a little more control, purpose. 3, make it come from your hip. 5, 6, 7. Hard, burning, reverse your circle. Should be, right? So now we got 8. We're done after this. We'll take it to inner thighs. So keep moving through. Eyes are forward, shoulder blades down your back. Abs pulled up and in. Burning, burning. And watch you do 8. Take it to your inner thigh lifts and circles. So this leg lifts up, you're here. Now you could keep this angle or take it straight. I do like to take it straight, but then make sure you don't pop or flare your rib cage. You want to pull up and in. Lead with your inner thigh, you lift to lower. Now these are slower, these are controlled, and let's do 12 of them. So a little more reps because this is all we're doing is this in circles. So keep everything stacked. Abs pulled up and in. So once you do 12, hold it at the top, back around and up. That back around and up. Belly button pulled up and in. 12 of them. With control, no popping. Notice what's going on in your body. You don't have to move really fast to feel it. 12's a lot, I know. All right, once you do 12, reverse your circle, that back around and up. 2, 3, 4, should be feeling it. 6, slow and controlled. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Shake it out. Legs come together. So here's our little shakeout with our abs in between, or our back in between. Hand over hand, forehead on the hands, Pilates stance. We know beats on belly. Here they come in. So let's start with just the lower half. Floats up. And then you're going to tap, tap, tap your heels. So take it to the lower half. Right now, you got your forehead on your hands. You're relaxing. We are going to throw the upper body into it on the next one. But for now, make it come out of your lower body. Your pelvis is pushing down. You're in your Pilates V. Squeeze, hold, lower down, give yourself a shakeout. Now, can you add the upper body to that? Everything lifts up. You're still just got hand on hand, forehead on your hands, and then you're just tap, tap, tapping your heels, right? Finding length, drawing the shoulder blades down. Just the upper body's a little more involved this time. Okay. Squeeze, hold, lower down. Now reach your arms long, almost like the Superman position. Float everything up. Same thing. Now can you tap, tap, tap your heels? It's a little bit harder. Arms are lengthened now. Can you keep tap, tap, tapping your heels in your Pilates V? Working these back muscles. We don't have a lot of back thing, but we have a lot of side kick stuff today. So get the back muscles here. And then squeeze, hold, lower down, and take it to your left side. So for camera purposes, I'm going to flip. Whew. Okay, coming on to your left side. Now you bend the legs up. This kind of determines where you are. If you bend up and then put the legs straight, that kind of should give you in this position where your hips are stacked, your abs are pulled up and in, this hand is in front of you, shoulders are stacked. You float the right leg up, hip height, turn it out, front and back kick. 1, good. 2, abs pull you forward, glutes push you back. 3, 4, you're grounding down in that bottom leg. Okay, once you do 5, we take it to up and down. This lift to lower. This lift to lower. 2, turning out the knee. All right, now you go passe, knee to face, and extend. Rotating that knee open as the hip is kind of trying to stay stacked. 1, 2, 3, reverse it. 1, 2. All right, so here's your circles. They're little. Your heel's the center point. Trace your 8 circles. Abs fold up and in. Bottom leg grounding. Slow, controlled. Once you do 8, reverse your circle. 1, it's down, round it up. 2, 3. Yeah, they're a little bit quicker this time. Okay, now once you do 8, take that, reverse it, and it's around the last circle. So it's a little bit bigger, more slow controlled. You got your little turnout. Shoulders are stacked. 4. Yeah, should be burning. 5, 6. Now we're playing with the speed here to burn you out. No bands. Once you do 8, reverse it. It's controlled. You're moving through quicksand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew. All right. Inner thigh lifts in circles. So you can keep that angle if that feels better for your back. I like the feel of it going straight, but you got to watch the flare, pull up and in. Now you got 12 lowering lifts. So keep the shoulders stacked. 2, I know it's a lot, but it's slow, it's controlled. 3, this is all you're doing on this side. 5, 6, 7. Once you do your 12, you hold it at the top. You get that back around and up, back around and up. It's slow, it's controlled. Again, 12 of them. Reach through the heel. No flaring of the ribs. All these little stabilizing muscles. Okay, I lost count. I think that's 12. Once you do 12, reverse your circle. 2, my poor class, I'm always like, where are we at? What are we at? 5, good. Circle back around and up. Should be burning. If you get any tingling in your hand and neck, you know, you can always come down here. That's fine. All right. Once you do 12, give yourself a shake out. Come back to your back. Teasers. We're bringing it back to our belly. Teasers. One leg teasers. So you can walk the feet away from you. Reach towards your sky, towards your toes. One leg lifts. Now you do want the squeeze of your knees. And then you're reaching towards your toes. Reach towards the sky. It is kind of like how low can you go back. Give me 3. Here's our teaser, one legs. And then just switch on the other leg. Your inner thighs are squeezing. Here's your teaser with the other leg. Okay, you feeling frisky? You want to take a full teaser, legs like they're glued to a wall. You're in your Pilates V. Reach towards the toes, reach towards the sky, and you come on up. You take it or leave it, right? That's teaser 1, 3 times. Teaser 2 is the legs lower and lift 3 times. This is my nemesis. And then teaser 3 is everything down, everything up. You got to get the squeeze of the heels. This is that glute connection why we work the wrap, the pull. Once you do 5 and 5, just give yourself a shake out. Now we're going to come back to our right side. So hug the knees into your chest. Come back up. We're going to come to our right side for mermaid. What that looks like is, you know, you could always do this with your legs if you need them straight, but you are trying to stack the shins. I'm not quite there yet, so I tend to stagger my legs. You're trying to zipper up. It's not easy. You got to work your obliques to be able to sit like this. Your left hand grabs for the left ankle, zipper up. Right arm reaches tall, shoulder blades down your back. You reach to the left, so you should feel this nice stretch. Don't flare, right? Pull up and in. Here's your balance. You're just reaching opposite sides of the room. Palms are up. Your right hand comes down, right elbow, I should say, and then your left arm reaches. So same thing here. No popping, no flaring. You're pulled up and in. Feel the stretch. Use your obliques to come right back to that beginning position of this arm is up. You reach the side. This is mermaid. Here's your balance. Right elbow drops. You reach, you lengthen. You got one more. You lift up. Should feel good, right? The calm before the storm, because you know something more is coming. So this is mermaid, and we're going to take advanced mermaid. Okay, so once you come back up, just this hand comes behind the head. You get a little twist here, get a little shake out. Now this right hand comes down. The feet, kind of how they are, they come like this. So what that looks like is your right leg is bent, your left heel comes in front of that right ankle. Your you're jumping, I don't say jumping, lifting into a side plank here. So that arm needs to be a little bit away from you, right? So you got to be zippered up. Now the zipper comes from your inner thighs to be able to push. I hope this is okay on your knee, but let's see. Now your elbow comes to your left elbow, left leg, and then like you're looking in a mirror. You push off your feet, zipper up your inner thighs, you reach, here's full mermaid, right? So it's a side plank, right? And then you lower down, you look in your mirror, your elbow meets your knee. You push the ground away, you zipper up. It's a lot of inner thighs. I think people get away from that. And then you lower down, look into your mirror. One last time. Good. Lower down. Okay, of course, we're going to hold a side plank. So reach up towards the sky. Hold this side plank. Give me 5 lower and lifts of the hips. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now drop that right knee down. Take it to a side plank. This is like, we know this. This is yoga. Side plank should feel great. Take it to a gate pose. Lift up and over. Right arm comes up and over. Roll the shoulder open. Again, should feel great. Calm before the storm. We're going to take it to kneeling side kick series. So you're going to come down. Your right hand comes down. The left hand is up. We're here. Now kind of you got to get into a good position. You're stacked. And you're going to float that left leg up, hip height, front and back kick. Pull it forward to push it back. That's 1, 2, we got 5 of them. 3, 4, 5. Here's your circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hard. Reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, just come onto your knees. Switch sides. So you come onto that left hip. We go back to our mermaid. So the legs are staggered. Yes, you're trying to get them stacked. I'm not there yet. Here's your little balance. Grab a hold of the ankle. Left arm comes up. Shoulder blades are down your back. You take it to the right. Stretch. Open up. Here's your balance. Balance, work your obliques. It's not easy. Your left elbow comes down. You reach. No flaring, popping. You pulled up and in. Get the stretch. Come right back. Use your obliques. Right? It's hard to come back up to this position. And then reach up and over. It's hard to even sit like this. Here's your balance. Elbow comes down. All the way back up. Mermaid. Mermaid comes in on a few Pilates things too. Some of the equipment, the chair. Okay, last one. Once you come up, this hand comes behind your head. You do a little twist of that elbow towards the knee, the ankle. Release it. Hand comes down. Full mermaid. So, pretty much just where you take your legs, you come out. That right foot is in front of that left ankle. That left hand might have to walk away from you. Here's your mirror, your right hand. Why is it like this? I don't know, but they're very particular. Right elbow towards the right thigh. Now you got to zipper up through your inner thighs to reach full mermaid. And then you lower down using your obliques, pull up and in. I think because it's more of the zipper effect, why they're so particular about your feet and your hands. You look back at this mirror and then you push. Okay. Here's your little, you know what's coming, our little hip dip. So take a breather, push into your plank, get into a good side plank here. Your arm is up. You got 5 hip dips. 2, 3, 4. Once you do 5, drop to that knee. Just a stretch. Here's our calm before the storm. Stretch, open up. Arm comes up and over. Okay. Now here's our side kick, kneeling side kick series. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up. Pull up and in, float that leg up. Front and back kick. 1. Slight little turn out. 2. Try not to move too much. 3, 4. Could be done on your side. Once you do 5 circles, reverse your circle. Whew. Give yourself a shake out. Come all the way down to your belly. You know, we're not gonna let it rest with the back because I'm just such a huge fan. We didn't do a lot of back today, but let's end with some swans. So fingertips underneath the shoulders. You're in your Pilates stance. Use your back muscles. Pull up, lift up, squeeze the heels, lower everything down. Same thing, lifting up, lengthen. Just 3 of them. Should feel so good on the back. All right, let's add the hands into that. So once you lift up, hands float up, fly them forward, this Superman, pull them back, work these back extension muscles, lower everything down. Everything lifts up, hands float up, hands fly forward, shoulder blades down your back, pull them back, find length, lower everything down. Last time. Okay. Come all the way down, reach forwards with your hands, let's swim it out. Lifting everything up, opposite arm, opposite leg. Just swim, swim, swimming, looking past the horizon, looking past your fingertips. Stay here for the breath. All right, lower everything down, give yourself a shake up. Hands come underneath you, come into your plank. Now you're in your Pilates V, in your plank, heels connected. Pull forward, just seesaw forward and back 3 times. Right, so you're ripping the ground apart, your heels are squeezing, shoulder blades are down your back. All right, now lift the hips. I don't care if you walk your hands, walk your toes. You do what feels good. You're back to that Pilates V in this forward fold. Head and neck are heavy. And then start to use your abs to lift up. The arms are still hanging heavy, right? So head, neck heavy. The arms just kind of circle around. You should feel it in your lower back. Start to let it open up. Now using your back muscles, your abs, your glutes, come all the way up, back to that standing position, back how we started. Reach all the way up to the ceiling on your toes. Find that length. As you drop the heels, you drop your arms. Whew. And you are all done. So Joseph Pilates made it like yoga. You start and end the same way. So you should feel a little more lengthened, a little bit taller, longer.